Lance, you're gonna get to. What are you gonna do first? I'm gonna put you guys in descending. So, Shamash, you're up first.
Come on.
Shamash is going to move. To there.
All right. As you're advancing, you notice that the goblins are carrying spears, and you also notice that several of them have hand crossbows as well. But then up on the higher ledge here, which is at the 20-foot mark, you can see this goblin, which is a little bit larger than the rest. He appears to be wielding magic because you can see glows around his hands as he's starting to cast. Alright, so next is Batista.
Okay, I would like to know, am I allowed to use any utilities?
Movement.
Just movement only.
Well, if you got like a utility, you can do that as well, but nothing,
Yeah,
no
it's a
offense.
minor.
No
It's a
offense at
total
all.
I'm going to sidestep right here towards Waylon. And I'm going to cast one heart and one mind. You and each ally within the burst of 6. Until the end of this encounter, the targets communicate telepathically with each other out of a range of 20 squares. You add a +4 versus a +2 when aiding an ally.
Could you repeat the range?
It's 6 bursts, and it's a range of 20 squares when communicating.
Okay.
Oh, so you can communicate with your allies, right?
Telepathically.
Yeah.
I
That's-
thought it was only 1 last time I used it.
That's the
It's
one that
all
you were asking Merrick. I think Melik, you were asking him what he was having for dinner last game or something like that. All right. So Melik is up now. What are you going to do with Melik?
It was just free movement for this round, right?
Correct, sir.
His movement is 6.
Two ice giants. That would roll them, Faye.
Let's see. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares up to him, because you said it was 10 feet for each ledge, right?
Correct. And you think you could probably climb to the ledges as well. Well,
No,
you could climb up, but of course it would basically take your entire movement to climb up. You know what I mean? To climb up the 10 feet.
Well, do I have a visual on the guy casting?
You do, yes. He is on the. He's way up there. He's 20 feet up. So, but yes, you can see him. He is at the edge. You have visual lock on, sir. You're locked and reloaded. Tomanuk, what are you doing now? Didn't I just talk to you?
Yeah, but I'm controlling Melik.
I know that. You gibber.
Then don't act stupid, David.
They got 12
I moved it there.
jacked up goblins right now. This is going to be pretty tough. It's like they have more than a 2-to-1 disadvantage. So, and these are all level 6. These are not low level goblins, guys. These are high. I'm wanting to see what they can do against a lot of levels above them. So, all right. So we're up to Waylon now. What are you going to do, Mr. Caboose?
Just move to there.
No songs or anything like that? Just movement?
Yep.
Alright, so let's go ahead and sort everything. Shamash, you are still up. You still have first go. So you guys now see that there are basically goblins everywhere, all around you. You notice that there's probably a dozen, at least a dozen. And these ain't your little level 1 little level 1 goblins either. So, all right, Shamash, what are you doing, bud?
Shamash is going to move.
Do you want that new token with your flail in there, Heavy?
If you have that, oh, that'd be so awesome.
I don't have it. I mean, you would have to send it to me so I could put it in.
Okay. Yeah.
I
was thinking about
don't
that
have
today.
it. No. If you want it, I'll change the GIF and everything for you, bud. I would do that for you, Batista. I would do that for you, buddy.
'Cause Daddy's got me.
I do gotcha. And also, that goes for anybody. If any of you guys want a different token, if you want to like cut and paste heads or different weapons on it, well, I'll give it a try. So, all right. So you're up now, Shamash. I see you charged up the ramp there.
Yes, and am swinging with Reaping Strike.
Could you tell that was a ramp?
Yeah, I could.
Oh wow. Well, okay.
Yeah, it looks good from here too. Yeah.
Oh,
Got the
alright.
shadowy part.
Yeah, I was hoping it turned out all right. I think it did. All right, Reaping Stripe.
.21 versus AC.
Yep, that's a hit. Barely, but it's a hit. Not to scare you or anything, but it's a hit, sir. So what the hell are all those pluses for? I mean, there is a lot of pluses.
Strength, weapon proficiency, half level, magic weapon, and the
2-weapon fighting thing for being a
well,
fighter.
fighter weapon talent.
Nice. There you go. That's a hit. And did 11 damage. Wow. This first goblin, you engaged him. Just as he's pulling his spear back to throw it at you, and you just basically just slice his head off, and his head just basically flies down over the 10-foot drop and kind of rolls a little bit more. So you kill this guy right here. Everybody's back at full surges and everything except for Melix -1. Full powers, full life, everything. You guys did good on your skill challenge. So
What's the mark on Batista?
that is his. Yeah, that's his telepathy, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, so looks like we are down here. I've got one goblin's going to go ahead and move. Eight, 9.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of movement.
He does, and he can't do anything else. Alright, the next one was Mr. Decapitation. So, Batista, you are up, sir.
Alrighty, with the telepathy ability, telling Malak, focus your attack on what appears to be the leader. To Tomanuk, try to gain a little advantage and take out the smaller ones. For Walian, if you have your
That's
ranged,
enough for a free action. I mean, you can't go into like
no,
all of that for
I'm just
a
saying,
free
as in
action.
for telepathy.
Ah,
Just
okay.
3.
I gotcha.
Just a minor little verbal
All right.
command talking. Waylon, if you could take out with the archers, with your bow or that kind of thing, that might be assisted. Alright, then stepping forward. And this is going to be Valiant Strike.
.24 versus armor class.
Yes.
That's a hit. Nice hit.
Okay, this.
I was gonna say West Virginia. I'm kidding, Faye.
And that will be 12 damage.
Same thing with you, man. He just got to a stop. He's lifting his spear back to throw it towards what it looks like he's going to be throwing it at Walian, and you cut his arm off, and basically he falls dead. You cut his arm off, goes to his chest, and you can also see that the skin of these guys are blue, which is really weird. These are definitely goblins, but these are some kind of goblins that are affected by something. That's all you know. These goblins just don't look right. Alright, so Batista, you are done. Melek is up now. Melek in spirit.
And before he does any of his actions, he's going to make an Arcana check to see if he can figure out if they are magically enhanced by something. Oh wait, do you actually let us perform one check each round as a free action?
I'll let you do a check, sure.
Okay.
It's a good call for that.
$29.
That's definitely a hit. You know that the blue skin is definitely highly unusual for being goblins, and the fact that they are not dressed for the cold weather pretty much indicates that these have somehow adapted to the unnatural winter that you're having, and you think that they are probably resistant to cold damage as well.
Okay.
Nice roll.
As he charges up, oh crap, what was the spell called? His favorite spell, Stormwalk. He's going to relay this to the party, as you think that they are adapted goblins, and that cold would probably not work.
You should be able to speak telepathically with everyone.
Well, I see it as if just because you cast that spell, none of us would necessarily be aware of it. No, wait, you did speak into our minds. So I guess he would try to do that back telepathically to everyone. Or is that just telepathically to you?
That's a good question.
All allies.
But
Until end
it
of
says
turn,
for you,
encounter
all
targets can communicate telepathically with each other out
Okay,
to a
good.
range of 20.
Nice. That's pretty
that's
sweet.
important.
And it gives an aid bonus if we aid each other, like climbing. Instead of +2, we get a +4.
And one more thing about these as you perform your check with Melek, these sort of resemble the goblins of High Shaman Sankasag. Yeah, it seems like these could possibly be those goblins, because he had mentioned that he had left his other brethren behind, and he's basically joined the ogres. So here they are. Looks like these are the last remnants of High Shaman Sankasag's tribe, possibly. All right, so what are you doing there, Melek?
I just have to look up his exact, if he gets any bonuses to attack or anything, since I don't know his character. I don't know if he has any feat bonuses or anything that I need to know.
He should have Stormwalk as a macro.
Oh right, he's one of those guys. 27 versus 40 on the leader, might I add.
Oh, on the leader? 27 versus Fortitude?
Yes.
Oh, that's a miss. That's a big time miss. Just kidding. I'm just playing. Yes, go ahead and do damage.
It's 9. It's in the macro.
Oh, that's right. He's already got a... Wow. Alright. Anything else for Melik, or is he done?
He is done.
Now, it's your turn, Tomanuk.
And Tamanuk heard Batista speaking in his mind. So he's going to turn his head and look towards Batista and think, Paladin, how are you in my head?
Ajaximus and the Silver Beetle, thank you for the follows, guys. The Silver Beetle and Ajaximus, thank you very much for the follows, and welcome to the community, guys. Or gals.
I'm going to target this guy.
Okay.
With the Wrath of Winter. Oh, can I actually see him? He's a bit...
You can. You can see him. You're like 9 foot tall. You can see him.
Oh, okay. 16 versus Fortitude.
16 versus Fortitude is a hit. God, man, you guys are destroying this stuff. You guys are nailing all your rolls tonight. You know that, right? I like it.
5 damage.
This goblin, you blast him and he falls back, and when he falls back, he does a little, he becomes encased in ice, and as he falls backwards, he hits the rock and he shatters. So you have another dead goblin. These are minions, guys. The minions die. They have 1 hit point.
May the cold take you all.
Alright, so it looks like we have quite a few goblins. Boy, the goblins were horrible, didn't they? I guess that would be a good thing for you guys.
It's like a bad thing. They're all in a big row.
Alright, so we have a goblin down here that's going to double his movement. Alright, he cannot do anything. Next up, same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna launch a javelin. Yeah, so he sees you on the edge there, Shamash, and he's gonna launch one. .21 versus armor class. Is that a hit, sir?
I believe it is, yes.
Okay. You get hit for a total of 7 damage. You just take a flat 7. You basically just got hit right in the back with a spear, sort of like what I had done to my brother when we were kids. Ugh, it was scary. I thought I killed him.
That's funny. I used a meat cleaver on mine.
Did you? Mm. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and move up a little bit. Next goblin. He's going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack Melik. Yeah, I'm not even going to ask if that's a hit. 19 plus bonuses, so you're going to go ahead and take 9 damage with Melik. and you notice a small bolt lodge right into the gut of Melik. Next goblin, stepping up. He's on the edge up here, and he's gonna launch a spear at Melik as well. Another hit. 17 plus 5, so plus the other, so yeah, that's a hit. 23. Melik takes a total of 7 damage as well. Flat 7 damage. That's it for that goblin. Next goblin is moving up as well.
Alec is turning into a porcupine.
He sure is, and he's launching a spear at Melik as well. And 23 is a hit. Another 7 damage, and now he looks like a pincushion.
Damn, Warhawk's gonna get back and he's gonna be dead.
He's not gonna like it. Next goblin.
Batista is here.
Alright, this goblin here is going to turn towards you. This goblin with the hand crossbow bolt, and he's going to fire on you. Actually, yeah, he's going to move 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's shooting you now. And I crit. So you take let's see, max damage with the sniper is you take a total of 13 damage. And last but not least, nope, there's some more that's going. Alright. The Hexer's turn is up now. Alright, so I need to pull something out.
Just don't show it on stream.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are bad.
I'm gonna pull like a little asset out or something like that. Alright, this right here so that is a burst. This is called freezing cold, and it's basically a an area. You don't take any damage, but this is basically difficult terrain. So it's going to cost you basically double movement to get out. And yeah, it actually becomes like a sheet of ice. So it's difficult terrain, and you're going to need to roll a. You're going to have to give me an acrobatics check if you're going to move on this stuff. So, all right. So that's his. He's going to take an action point as well. And I'm going to go ahead and cast on Tomanuk. So a 28 versus Fortitude.
That's a hit.
You get hit for 14 cold damage. Oops, sorry. 18 cold damage. I forgot to add one more d6. Let's see. Yes, you are hit by. Yeah, you're hit by 18, and you feel to be cursed as well. So I'm putting a mark on you to remind me. Alright, so next, I think that's it for the goblin. Wayland, you're up. Oh, everybody's gone.
Alright, I will Majestic Word on Melik to start it off.
Okay.
So he can spend a healing surge, and he gets that plus.
The Drizzle 789.
He also gets
Thank you for the
4
follow.
temporary hit points.
Drizzle 789. Thank you for the follow, sir.
And I will shift him down 1. Me, I will Vicious Mockery this goblin that's there. $15 against Will.
Versus the one up top there, right? 15 versus Will. That is a hit.
So 5 psychic damage, and he gets a -2 to attacks until the end of my next turn.
Okay, you see this goblin grab his head, and his head just explodes off of his shoulders.
Scanners.
Gotta love minions.
And then for my movement, I'm going to make an acrobatics check so I can actually move.
Okay.
What was the range on that
13.
little snowball thing?
Alright, you are able to move, and you can move at your a normal pace with your made check there. You can move at normal pace. But
Okay.
I'm sorry, you can move, but you're going to lose 1 movement. So that's how it's going to be. So because of the roll, there's different steps for each. I'm testing other things out and mechanic wise for D&D 4e. So yeah, you're going to suffer 1 movement, but the rest of the time you can move normal. Once you gain your footing and everything, you're able to continue.
So that -1 takes me from 6 to 5 squares.
Correct.
It's
You
double
can move
movement
5.
per square. So 1, 2 there, 3, 4 there, 5.
There you go.
I'm done.
All right. Got a couple more goblins. Looks like let's see. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. That's it. I'm done here. With him, next goblin is dead. So it looks like Shamash, we're back up to you.
Shamash is going to swing on the goblin in front of him using Reaping Strike.
Okay. That's a hit with all of your pluses. Yeah, you cleave through this goblin as well. You get a good hit. He tries to parry it with a spear that he had pulled off of his back, and you basically cut through the spear and split his chest wide open and just fillet it open. Pus, shit, snot all falls out. So, I mean, intestines, all that good stuff. So he's dead. Sorry to be so graphic in nature, but that's
I liked it. Now for my move action,